Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. AVNI here, and today I gonna be telling you how to learn S and P block of the periodic table. I think all of you have may faced the difficulties in learning all the blocks of the periodic table. So I will be making the videos on them one by one, and in this video I will be covering S and P block. So let's start today's video. So generally, normal periodic table look like this, and it is similar all over where. So you may find the different colors in the blocks which are visible to you, and but the structure is almost the same in all the periodic tables. So this periodic table was discovered by a scientist named Mendeleev. He discovered some elements, but he left some spaces for the new elements that were to be discovered in the future. So he left some spaces as it was an incomplete periodic table. So it needed to be completed. So a scientist named Moseley, he completed this periodic table and termed it as modern periodic table from the old term periodic table. So it contains 118 elements arranged in the order of their increasing atomic number. Okay, and this vertical lines, this like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, you are able to see that number, third, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth till 18. These vertical lines are 18 in number and are called groups. And these horizontal lines, like you will be able to see that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, these are 7 in number and are called periods. So in a periodic table there are 18 groups and 7 periods. This first two groups are called S block. First group and second group are called S block. The group from 13 to group 18 are termed as P block. And this red colored part is called D block. You are able to see two different colors over there, and these similar covers are visible in these two blocks also. You can see that in the periodic table the elements are arranged in according to their atomic number, like one hydrogen's atomic number is 1, so it is placed over here, and second atomic number is of helium, so it is placed over there. So similarly there are 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and so on, but here the series of the atomic number get broke at this point. Let me show you with the highlighter at this point, and at this point also the series got break. Why the series got break? The reason for this is nothing but a simple reason is this: these two blocks are of lanthanoids and actinoids. These are not so much important for according to the class 9, as I am also in a class 9, so I will be teaching you the topics which are necessary for the class 9 student and for the NTSC exam. So if you are in 12th standard, you may require to learn them. So further on, these leaving behind this block. So let me tell you about the S block and P block. So let's start the S blocks. The S block, as I told you, the first two groups are of S block. There are 7 periods in the periodic table. So the 7 elements will be there in the first group of the S block, and the 6 elements will be there in the second group of the S block. In total, there will be 13 elements in the S block. So beginning with the first group, the elements of the S block according to the first group is, first one is hydrogen, whose symbol is H. Second, lithium, Li, sodium, Na, potassium, K, rubidium, Rb, cesium, Cs, francium, Fr. So, these are the elements which are present in the first group of the S block. Beginning with the second group of the S block, the elements are beryllium, Be, magnesium, Mg, calcium, Ca, strontium, Sr, barium, Ba, radon, Ra. So these are the 13 elements which are present in the S block. Let's see the table for the further understanding. So this is the table of the S block elements. Here you can't see the hydrogen element, but you need to include that. So hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. These are the elements of the first group that contains 7, but here are only the 6, as I told you that hydrogen is missing over here. Now, with beginning of the second group, there are 6 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, the first element of the second group is beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Always remember that the first letter of the symbol is always capital and the second letter is always written small. And you can also find a common symbol like the symbol of the element lithium is the combination of the first and the second letter, that is Li. In most of the elements, it is the combination of first two letters or the first and the third letter. But in some of the elements like sodium, it is totally different from its name, that is Na. So why it is written so? Because the name of the element in the Latin language of this, the name of the sodium in the Latin language is natrium. So the natrium, Natrium. So the natrium contains the first two letters as Na. So it is abbreviated as Na. That's why the sodium symbol is Na. And the potassium, it is written as K, but it doesn't contain any K in its spelling. So you may be able to understand that it may have its Latin name. So what is its Latin name? Its Latin name is Kalium. 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 It contains K. So it is abbreviated as K. So the potassium symbol is K. And in rubidium, as I told you, most elements contain the combination of first two letters, but in rubidium, you can find that it is the combination of first and third letter. That is R and B. In the cesium, it is the combination of first and fourth letter, that is C, S. In francium, it is the combination of first and second letter again, that is F, R. Beginning with the second group elements, their symbols are the first two letters of the element's name, that is Be, first and third Mg, first and second Ca, first and third Sr, first and second Ba, first and second Ra. Now, let's begin with the P block elements. So, the P block elements start from the group 13th to group 18, that is at the last. So, the elements of the 13th group of the P block are boron B, aluminium Al, gallium Ga, indium In, thallium Th. Beginning with the 14th group, carbon C, silicon Si, germanium Ge, Sn, tin, lead Pb. These are the elements of the 14th group of the P block. Beginning with the 15th group elements of the P block, they are nitrogen N, phosphorus P, arsenic As, antimony Sb, bismuth Bi. Beginning with the 16th group elements of the P block, they are oxygen O, sulfur S, selenium Se, tellurium Te, polonium Po. Now, beginning with the 17th group elements of the P block are fluorine F, chlorine Cl, iodine I, astatine Et. Beginning with the 18th group, that is the last group of the P block's elements, they are helium He, neon Ne, argon Ar, krypton Kr, xenon Xe, radon Rn. So this completes your P block. Let's check the table of the P block element. So as I told you, these are placed horizontally, but in actual it is above and it is placed below it. That you can also see the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the first 13th group of the P block is boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. The 14th group, carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. The 15th group, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, antimony, and bismuth. 17th group, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. The 18th group, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. These at the middle, that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on, these are the atomic number of these elements. The atomic numbers are kept on the basis of the protons present in the nucleus. Okay, and the amount of protons is equal to that of electrons. So you need not to worry about it, whether in some books it is written that atomic numbers are kept on the basis of the electrons present in that element. But you need to remember that the number of electrons is equal to the number of the protons present in the nucleus of an atom. So this was all about the S and P block of the periodic table, and I will be completing the D block in the further videos. And at last, I would only want to say that thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day ahead.